Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max&JuanCast live show. Max, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. I really don't want to talk about the first few things, but we have to. And I'm just going to
It's
adjust my
crazy.
camera because I'm a spastic and I can't keep it straight. So I hope
Look,
that's a little better.
all the NFL fans that love our show, they're waiting for us, Max. We didn't have a Sunday recap. We're going to try to do little itsy bits of recap while we talk about the obvious games for week 9, but it was a busy couple of days for the NFL. Don't you agree, Max? It's actually insane. I can't remember the last time that the NFL just had so many headlines within 3 days?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. The trade deadline was crazy in its own right, and then unfortunately the Raiders made another bit of news. So you can get into whatever you want first.
You know what? Let's get into it, Max. The obvious news. If you guys didn't hear, Henry Ruggs, the wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, early
Monday
Tuesday,
morning, I think. Tuesday?
Tuesday morning,
Sorry.
early Tuesday morning at about 3:00 a.m. Got into a fatal car accident in Las Vegas. He was driving at, it says, 156 miles per hour, Max. He was over the alcohol limit.
Double the legal limit.
Yeah, double the alcohol limit. He ended up hitting another car who had a 23-year-old female in it. Wound up hitting the car. The car bursted into flames. The woman got trapped in there and unfortunately ended up passing away. Henry Ruggs got away with no life-threatening injuries. I seen that he hurt his neck, his hip. But first of all, I just want to say condolences to the family of the woman who did pass away. I mean, it's a tragic situation, bro. It's really sad.
Her name was Tina O. Tintor. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I feel like we should say her name on.
Yeah. But horrific time to, I mean, just the situation alone, football aside, it's sad, bro. It's hard to even talk football about the situation because, I mean, that's a touchy subject, bro. There's a lot of people who just lost family members or loved ones to drunk driving. And I mean, man, the guy was going 156 miles per hour. When the airbags hit, they said he was still going 126. So that's just how much force he hit the car.
What's the fastest you've ever driven a car, Juan?
Man, in an open road, probably
Yeah,
about
open road.
136, 30.
When I lived in Texas, me and shout out to my good friend Derek Taylor, we were in my car. It was a Kia. We went 160. And
Wow.
don't do it. It was so stupid of us. But we passed one car, right? And
Yeah.
it's just I can't explain how it feels when you pass someone that fast. Think about it like this one. If a car's going 80, right, and you're 100 feet away, you're going 160, you're going twice their speed. You have like half the time to stop, bro. It's scary. He was going damn near 160. Ever since then, bro, I haven't gone over 100 miles per hour. Like I'm just like it's scary. It was stupid to do.
It is.
And I was not impaired at all. I was sober, and I was just like, let's just do it. I was being stupid. You're 20 years old. You think the whole fucking world's just your palm of your hand, and it was a stupid move. But to be double the legal limit is just idiotic, and especially in today's world. Like, I know this sounds stupid, right? But 20 years ago, I could understand someone getting DUI, right? In LA. But now you have Lyft, you have Uber, you have it's just
and money's not an
it's
issue.
Too easy not to do it, Henry Ruggs. And I'm sorry to say this, dude. You're gonna have to pay the price. If it's 20 years, it's 20 years, dude. I think he's played his last down in professional football. if he gets a big sentence. If he plays 2 years, maybe he'll come back. Dante Stallworth did the same thing.
You
People
know
want to
what?
forget.
I was doing some research on it. Dante Stallworth's situation was a lot different. I was looking deeply into it, and the first of all, he wasn't he was technically over the alcohol limit, but it wasn't even by much, Max. He was drinking the night before that, and they felt like that's why he ended up with a DUI because of that. And second of all, he ended up hitting a pedestrian. He didn't hit another car. He just straight up hit a pedestrian. I mean, it's just two different things. First of all, two different states. That happened in what, Cleveland or Miami? I think.
I think it
I
was
think it
Florida.
happened in Florida. Yeah, I think it happened in Florida. Two different states, two different laws. It's a whole big situation. I think the fact that he was double the amount over the alcohol limit, that's, I mean, it's gonna be jail time. If whether it's 2 years or 20 years or life, whatever it is, he's gonna go to jail. And talking to it on the football side, I mean, his career is over. I think so. When the news first broke, I said, okay, I want to hear more information, because all we heard was Henry Ruggs is in a fatal car accident. He's all right. Someone died, and he was impaired, allegedly impaired. That was all the information we had. That's it. So my first reaction was, man, maybe he winds up playing. Let's see the blood test or whatever. Get back the results. Let's get back some more information. There's a chance, and I think the Raiders thought that too. That's why they didn't cut him right away. After the news came out, more information came out, double the amount. It was done from there. And then he had a loaded gun in his car while driving.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that one. I didn't
yeah.
know that
So
one.
that adds more time. So just all the way around. Look, Henry Ruggs knows he did bad. I'm not gonna come up here and say,
I don't think
the
you're
dude.
defending him, but you
No,
don't. Like
I'm not defending him at
I've
all.
seen too
But
many people calling him like he's the world's biggest piece of shit. He
exactly.
deserves to die, and it's like you don't deserve to die. I don't think Henry Ruggs is a piece of shit. What he did
Yeah.
was absolutely shitty, no
Yeah.
doubt. He made a very, very, very bad mistake that resulted in the death of somebody.
Yeah.
He deserves the punishment he's gonna get. It's his burden to bear. He'll have to do the time in jail, whatever the case is. It's his punishment to bear. I just feel sorry for both families. I feel bad for the Ruggs family. I feel bad for the
Exactly.
the other family. I don't want to mispronounce the name again, but it's just sadness all. It's a tragedy, dude. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And Henry Ruggs, you made an idiotic choice. You
Yeah.
should know better. Your friend should have told you better. Like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you drinking and driving? And I never understood this, bro. You're double legal limit. You're gonna go 150 miles per hour.
He lived fast. He was a fast dude. He went fast in cars, I guess,
And
and he
his
didn't like to
career
take
was over
Ubers.
fast.
I mean, I just, to be honest, I honestly get the fully loaded gun part. A lot of people like to give athletes these kind of like stereotypes, like, what are you doing holding a gun? Like, I understand the gun part. What
Well,
I
he's from
don't understand is,
Alabama. A lot of those fools
yeah,
have guns down there.
what I don't understand is, you have millions of dollars and you can't get a chauffeur, an Uber, a Lyft. Like, it's 2021, Max.
I hope Henry Ruggs takes his time and can change all the athletes who are going to drink and drive, or anyone for that matter who's going to drink and drive, and say, look at this cautionary tale. Because that's what he's going to be. He's going to be the Michael Vick of dogfighting from here on out for the rest of
Yeah.
his life.
And look, I think that's enough bashing that we have. We obviously,
It's not
bash.
bashing one. It's
not. But
it's just reacting to the news, man. It's sadness.
yeah,
I never said Henry Ruggs was a piece of shit. I think he made a really shitty decision. And
yeah,
we didn't talk
I
about the
agree.
football side of it. I really don't want to at this moment. We can talk about it when we pick the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Carlos. No doubt.
Yeah. Uh, it's weird, man. Let's talk the football side. Let's talk the football side because I honestly do.
Okay.
Um, for the Raiders standpoint, I think this is a whole different demon, bro. I think this is a whole different. I don't know where they go from here. Losing Gruden is one thing, but I think this situation, Max, wouldn't you agree, is completely different on
It's
all
a
different
it
aspects.
Yeah, the Gruden thing was shocking, but this is like life altering. Like Gruden's still
Yeah.
fine. He's over. Yeah.
And I don't know how they're gonna respond to it, bro. Uh I mean, I just heard some of Derek Carr's press conference. He was saying like, yeah, Henry Ruggs needs to feel loved right now, and it's just sad looking at his locker room and stuff. I I just think it's gonna hit the players at a whole different type of angle, and honestly, think this is something that can end the Raiders season because this is a player we're talking about. Like, forget the impact for a moment. This is an actual teammate, a guy who was loved in the locker room by a lot of guys. Like, just think of a guy like Josh Jacobs. He went to college with Henry Ruggs. He's known Henry Ruggs probably since he was what, 18, 19 years old, Max?
Hmm.
He's been in the same film room with him. He's been in the same room with watching film with Gruden and the Raiders. Like, this is just a guy he's known almost, half of his life. And just in the back of your mind, you're like, Ruggs is going to jail for a long time. Like, he's not here.
I think people are
That
worried
has to
about
take a
Ruggs.
toll.
Yeah, I think so. It's just add that to the toll of Gruden, bro. And it's like this is the type of stuff that breaks the season. You're right, Susanna. Exactly right. What he did. I think you're right. One, it hurts the Raiders from a player aspect of he was their best receiver this year, in my opinion. Him and
Yeah.
Renfro, he brought
Yeah.
something that very few players could pick. It's catastrophic. You just wasted a 7th pick in the draft on this guy,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
we can, if you want to transition to the trade deadline, there's talking about Odell Beckham is done with the Browns. He's out.
Well, let's talk about it. Odell Beckham, another storyline that we want to get into. Winded up getting dismissed from practice, I heard, right? Something like that. I don't look, it's a weird situation. To me, from the outside looking in, it seems like a tantrum he's having with the Browns. The trade deadline is over, Max. So they're not going to get anything for him. The sounds of it, he's not going to play another down for the Cleveland Browns.
Well, I hope he doesn't. Truthfully, I think his time in Cleveland has been a very big disappointment. One, the injury thing sucked. Him and Baker can never get on the same page. There was always too much expectation when it came to Odell. There was a report that linked him to the Buffalo Bills today and the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't think he's having a tantrum. One, I think he's fed up. I think he has a right to be a little fed up. He didn't really do anything to me that warranted a tantrum. His dad posted some shit on social media. So if we're going to say he's throwing a tantrum, I guess Lonzo Ball threw a tantrum his first 2 years with the Lakers because of LeVar Ball. But I think it's just a splitting of the mind. Like a split, like it just needs to happen. You need to break this marriage up. It's kind of like Wentz in Philadelphia last year. It's just time to go your own way. You're better off without each other.
The way I see it, though, Max, is he's kind of refusing the play. That's the way I see it. Because him not practicing, like, he obviously got kicked out of practice. I don't think the Browns just said, "Hey,
Well, he
don't
was told
practice."
not to attend. Was told don't even come to practice after his dad posted the stuff calling Baker Mayfield trash.
Mm,
It's a very strange situation, man. I feel like for 2.5. When was the last time Odell was? What is this, third year?
yeah,
Not, I know it's not his third year, but he played how many years with the Giants, right?
about what,
4.
2.5, 3?
He had the really good rookie year, but he missed some time. Then he had the good second year. Then he busted his leg up, and then he played one more year with Eli, and then he was gone.
Yeah, I think he
He
played
has.
4. I think he played 4
I'm
because
gonna double check it right now.
yeah, because he was in the same draft as Carr, so they've been in the league for about
No
8 years.
way.
Yeah, to
Carlos
2014.
2014 draft.
Yeah,
Jeez, Odell's just been sneakily in the league 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah, he
So
played 5 years. He played 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 with the Giants, and then
wow.
was traded in 2019 to the Browns.
Yeah, and missed the last year with the Giants due to injury.
How many yards do you think he has with the Browns?
Man, I would say just over
Hold on.
1,000.
I'll give you the games if you want.
How many games has he played?
He's played a total. He's played a total of 28 games. Or I'm sorry, he's played a total of 29 games in 2 years.
Yeah.
Or
It
3
has
years,
to
excuse
be
me.
just over 1,000 yards. How much is it?
I'll give you 1,500, shockingly.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But that's so bad for Odell in 3 years, 1,500 yards.
Yeah.
The first year he had barely over 1,000, dude. This year he has 6 catches or 17 catches for 200 yards. Like, Juan, to you, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but how good is Odell still? He's 29.
I think he's really good. Honestly, I really do think so. I think
You don't even like
good.
Odell. You've not liked Odell.
No, but he's talented. There's a lot more context to go into what his dad was showing on the film. A lot more with the schematics of the offense and all that, but he is still talented. I don't know what it is. Like, I think mentally he's just not in it with Cleveland.
I don't think that's it. I think there's just a disconnect between him and Baker. Because how many times, when have you seen Odell get wide open and Baker literally just can't get the, like, I would love to find out Baker's completion percentage throwing to Odell compared to everyone else.
No.
And as of right now, the only 2 teams of interest are the Raiders, not surprising, and the Saints for Odell. And we should throw in Michael Thomas is done for the year.
Yeah.
He announced on Instagram today.
Yeah. And the Raiders, like we just said, just lost their essentially number 1 wide receiver. I think people will say that our number 1 receiver will probably be Waller, but
yeah.
Whole situation with Ruggs. I think honestly, Max, putting the Raiders aside, I think the Packers should get him.
Oh,
and he'll be perfect for the Packers.
Why not? Right. Get a 2nd-round pick for Odell. Why not? Do you think if Gruden was with the Raiders, you guys would have already had Odell?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
I like him for the Bills. I like him for the Packers, like you said. Maybe he can just go to the Chiefs, though.
Do you release him, though?
I would, yeah.
You would. You'll just take the loss on it?
Take the loss. Sometimes less is more, bro. Sometimes it's better just to get that awful person. Remember the start of the year with Houston, with James Harden?
Yeah.
How bad was he? And the personality he carries?
Yeah.
I think
Welcome to the stream, Ahmad. Ahmad says, I think he does need a quarterback, but he's a distraction in the locker room.
And then click 2 more down real quick.
He needs to stay away from the Raiders. Look, the talent is there, but I'm the first one to say, when it comes to the Raiders, I don't think they have a good enough structure to hold a guy in place like Odell. Don't you think, Max?
I get the logic in that, yeah, because your coach, he's a first-time interim coach. We don't know if he's going to be there. He's been good, no doubt. But maybe if Gruden's there, he can hold them in check. And we've already seen the Raiders kind of have bad luck with receivers, with Ruggs, who wasn't a personality problem. But AB was a huge. Yeah. I don't think Odell's the AB level.
And Antonio Brown Antonio Brown didn't have a problem with Gruden. He had a problem with Mayock.
Yeah, for being fined and having frostbite on his feet.
Yeah, and Mayock is still there. So I don't know what's gonna happen. If I'm the Raiders, I would pounce though. If he's just out there, I think it's worth to take a shot on. If I'm Odell, I don't go there. If I'm Odell, I'm going straight to Green Bay. Best quarterback, best situation.
Devontae.
They have a foundation for players there.
You don't think Odell's tired, though, of playing with another good receiver where he never gets the ball? No, I'm serious. I'm not even trying to make a joke. You think he's just tired of, like, damn, like,
maybe.
If I
if
was
that's
Green Bay, if I was Aaron Rodgers, I demand right now, go get Odell. It doesn't matter.
that's the crazy thing though. It's like, why didn't they trade him yesterday? The trade deadline just passed.
I have no idea.
It's so
No idea.
weird to me. That's what
There was a
I'm
big
lost
trade
about.
in the NFL. If you want to talk about it real quick,
Yeah, all right, let's look. You on fire today, Max, with your
I just
transitions.
I've been on fire, dog. I've been on fire. I think I was fire on the NBA one too. The Broncos, the Bronkies, the Donkeys, they traded Von Miller for a 2022 second round pick and a 2022 third round pick to the LA Rams. I can't believe they actually had those picks available to trade on. I
Are
thought
the
them shits were
Rams
already
playing
done.
Madden, Max?
They're playing Madden. So okay, there's two schools of thought on the Rams. They're just mortgaging the future and it's risky, or they're doing it and it's smart. I like how they approach it. They're like, we're in the window, F it. And to be
Yeah.
honest, who are they going to draft in the second round that's probably going to be better than Von Miller is right now?
I hear you, Max. I hear you. On a side note, I think the Broncos won this trade regardless. I think so. Whether Von Miller winds up having a great season and the Rams win the Super Bowl, I think the Broncos love this trade. He was gonna go on free agency regardless.
Is
He
this
was
a
gonna leave him
Patriots level
regardless.
move of trading him at the perfect time?
I don't even think they traded him at the perfect time, though. I think the perfect time to trade him was in the beginning of the season. Honestly, you can argue his stock was down this week. He was hurt, coming off an injury. He's had a so-so year. Like, I think the Rams were just this aggressive.
So do you love the move or you don't love it?
I love it for both sides, but I'm saying this. Regardless, the Broncos won this trade. They got a second round pick out of Von Miller, a guy who was going to leave regardless at the end of the season. First of all. Second of all, Ram side. It's all in. And they've done this. They've been aggressive. This is not the first time they've been aggressive. They went aggressive with Matthew Stafford. They've been aggressive with a guy in Jalen Ramsey. Like, this is not new. And they're all in. They're all in, and I love it. I do, because they have a legitimate chance to win the Super Bowl. They they're they're great at self-reflecting. Like, they know who they are. This is not a team where it's like, I don't know, like the Saints or something, who
Don't really know
are
what they
right
are.
now, yeah, they don't know. Like the Saints, if they're looking in the mirror, they're like, there's not a legitimate chance we can win the Super Bowl this year. The Rams know they can. And that's when you do moves like this. So I love it.
How many sacks do you think Von Miller and Aaron Donald have between them? Like combined sacks,
Career wise,
career wise? Yeah.
oh my gosh, 200.
201. That's a
Oh,
great
I
day.
knew it. I was close,
Vaughn
bro.
has
I hit that shit
110.
right on the number,
Donald
too.
has 90. 90 and a
Wow.
half. Sorry, I don't want to. This might be the best inside outside pairing we've ever seen in the NFL.
You
I was
think?
really thinking about it because Donald's the best inside guy ever, probably from like an interior pass rushing situation. And Vaughn, like, can you say these are the two guys who have defined the positions they played in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Because every outside linebacker's got to have been like Von Miller. And now everyone's trying to find Donald Jr.
Everyone loves their undersized D tackles. Everyone's trying to be like Donald. I completely agree with you, Max. That's kind of crazy how you think they're the best duo to ever be
Not
assembled.
necessarily the best duo, the best inside outside we have. And
Yeah.
then we shouldn't even forget to mention Leonard Floyd on the other side one.
Yeah.
He's no slouch.
As Max had having some background noise, but just to key in on your point, Max, I think the unique thing about Leonard Floyd and Von Miller, they can kind of drop back in coverage too. Like, they don't have a problem dropping back and guarding a running back. Like, they
Not at
have a
all.
feel for zone.
And whoever could read my lips, I'd be interested to see if you could figure out what I said.
Let's let Ahmad.
Oh, he's
Ahmad had
right.
another comment. Vaughn is on the downside. He is going to help the Rams, but you could have gotten him. You could have got him for some Tic Tacs and a sandwich. This was a Super Bowl move.
It's
The
Rams,
I mean, they
everything the Rams
obviously,
do is a Super Bowl move. Everything they do is a Super Bowl move.
they overpaid. I think it's because that's all they had. Like that's all they can really offer. They're just like, well, fuck it. We go all in here. We don't
I
care
would
about
say
the
it's
draft.
a problem, but the Rams have done such a good job picking late in drafts. I don't think it's a problem. Like, how many guys have they got late in the draft? Jordan Fuller, who's a good player. Darius
To their credit.
Williams.
Yeah. But they're locked and loaded, dude. They're going to be a problem. Does this put other teams on the gas pedal, Max, to just start making moves?
I mean, what moves are there to make? One, the trade deadline's over.
Well, I'm just saying in general, like for this season to come, like, is this gonna be the new wave?
I don't think so, because I don't think teams are willing to part with those first round picks or part with almost every pick in their draft, because I don't think they have the aggressiveness and they don't really have the talent to draft late in drafts. I can't tell you the last really good player that Eagles drafted in the late round.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Rams get 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah, because it's not like the NBA. Like the NFL, I feel like, Max, is with the first round draft pick, it's so sacred. It's so much value.
My God, absolutely.
For a first round.
NBA,
is it kind of overrated in a way, though?
No, I think we've seen too many times like first round pick. I don't know, man, because I'm thinking about all the teams that have had multiple first round picks. Remember the Vikings when they had 3?
Right.
Cordero, and I think they got Sharif Floyd and Teddy Bridgewater. That's 3 misses. Because I think the beauty is in the pick. Like, if you have a first round pick, you're like, we can hit a home run. It's always like the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like, would you rather have a first round pick one, or a guy who's picking the first round? It's like, oh, let me get that first round pick because we could find Donald, we could find Peyton Manning, we could find Tom Brady.
Yeah, and there's so many ways. There's so many ways you can flip it. I'm sorry to throw the Eagles under the bus, but you can have the Eagles situation where you give up a first round pick for Sam Bradford.
Hey, we got a first round pick for Sam Bradford back.
Hey, yeah, you guys did flip it right back, but there goes that situation.
Don't hate.
What was there any other storylines that you wanted to go over?
I don't think Mark Ingram back in New Orleans. I don't know. Melvin Ingram.
Let's start picking these games.
Jeez, I don't know. Let's go.
Let's get into the pick 'em. Let's go in order. We can rapid fire.
So just let me know when you want them.
Okay. Yeah, we can rapid fire through this. Thursday Night Football. Jets at the Colts. Jets coming off of that big win. Mike White, a.k.a. the White Lotus, out here throwing.
Said the Jets could get these fucking idiot Bengals. I said that. I said they're coming off an emotional high, the Bengals. Just be prepared. I said Jamar probably won't have that good of a game, and God dang it, the Jets did it. The Bengals did get hosed, I will say that. And the Colts, they should have won the game. They choked.
Yeah. Carson Wentz's worst game.
I love all the people saying he doesn't take care of the ball, and he's thrown like two picks all year.
It was a terrible pick. But I want to say this. I think that what Frank Wright said in his press conference, I don't know if you heard this, all the blame went on him. He went out to say, I shouldn't have called a screenplay from that close to the goal line. I'm kind of on the other side, like, bro, like Carson Wentz, you could have just
50,
called out of that.
No, it's not all your fault.
You know what I mean? Frank. But I love the shield that he brought to Carson Wentz. I think they're still a go, bro. I know it was a tough loss against Tennessee. I know it is. I know Tennessee probably has the division locked up.
Well, but Tennessee lost somebody in the game.
They did. We'll get into that when we talk about Tennessee, but the Colts are still in it regardless. I think the AFC is wide open, Max. Just look at the top team right now. It's Tennessee. You just mentioned Derrick Henry hurt. The second team, the Raiders. The Raiders, before this Ruggs situation, I mean, you could have said, like, the Chiefs playing bad. they already beat the Ravens. Like, it's wide open. You don't know what the Raiders are going to do. Their season's probably done. Like, the AFC is wide open. Anyone can get it. You can't trust the Bengals. Like, the Bengals just lost to the Jets. They obviously are new to winning. So if you're the Colts, you still got a legitimate chance just to get into the playoffs, man. It
Yeah,
is
it's not
nowhere
over.
near over.
It's not over. They need to get hot, and we thought they were kind of coming together after that big win in Frisco.
Yeah.
For the injury side one, Tyquan Lewis, the D tackle who got the pick and coughed up the ball, tore his ACL. He's out for the year. T.Y. Hilton's out for this game, and Corey Davis is out, and so is Zach Wilson. He's still out.
Yeah. I got to go with the Colts, Max. I'm going with the Colts. They're better. They're coming off of that hard division loss. I got faith in a Frank Wright team. Jets, it was a good run, my guy.
Mike White, come back down to earth.
It's going to come back down to earth. How shocked would you be, Max, if this dude comes out and throws for 400 yards again and they win?
I'd say Zach Wilson's on his way out.
I think the Jets found their franchise quarterback.
Yo, what about my guy Joe Flacco? They just traded for. Get my man in the game.
I know Joe Flacco out there, man. But yeah, rolling with the Colts, 31-10.
I have 31-14. That's funny.
Susanna's rolling with the Jets. Good luck with that.
I hate you. I hate the Jets.
I don't think
Not
the
you,
Jets
Susanna. I hate the Jets.
Hey, if you got the Jets to win, I'll bet on them, bro, because they're 10.5-point underdogs. That's going to be a tough one. Let's move on to Sunday, 10 a.m. games. Browns at the Cincinnati Bengals, 5-3. Like we said, they're just a team that doesn't know how to win. They come off of that big blowout against the Baltimore Ravens. They play a team in the New York Jets who's a dumpster fire right now. They get beat by a backup quarterback, throwing balls all over the place. They lose. So you can't trust them. And then you got the Browns on the other hand with the whole Odell situation. Who do you got in this game, Max?
I got the Bengals. I know they burnt me last week, but I think there's just too much dysfunction in the Browns right now. Baker hasn't looked that good. They're really beat up. And I just don't like what I've seen. I think Baker, man, like they've talked about giving him a $30 million extension when I feel like that's a mistake.
Yeah. No, most definitely. I'm going to go with the Browns, surprisingly. I don't trust the Bengals. I really don't. I think the Browns got their backs to the wall. They're 4-4. I know they think they're a way better football team than what their record says. Hopefully they can get healthy with Nick Chubb. What's the deal with Nick Chubb, Max? Any injury report?
I'm looking at it right now. They have him listed, but they just say he's questionable. He should play. He played last week.
They did play him last week, but they got Darnest. Darnest ain't bad.
Big earn.
Yeah, but I think I can easily see the Bengals losing 2 in a row, dropping 2. I'm going to roll with the Browns, 24-21 in a close game. Baker, surprisingly, has just played better with Odell just not in the picture. He has some great games without him. So I'm hoping for that.
Odell's holding it back. I got the Bengals 31-21. As we go to our next game, which would be the Denver Broncos without Von Miller, the Von Millerless Denver Broncos. Hasn't said that in a long time.
They're a train wreck.
4-4 and Dallas Cowboys 6-1. How hot is Vic Fangio's ass right now, Juan?
Oh, it is scorching hot. Scorching hot. The Broncos are a complete mess. They just flat out suck. Their offensive line sucks. Teddy Bridgewater is an below average quarterback. I wouldn't say he's trash. Below average. The defense is not as good as people think. Patrick Surtain, legit, but their linebackers are not that good. Their defensive line is a hit or miss. Vic Fangio is definitely on the hot seat. Now, going to the Cowboys side, though. Dak missed last game. They won with a backup quarterback. Last week, Max, if we were doing our recap show, it was just a weird week last week for week 7.
Oh, yeah.
Or week 8,
backups
excuse
galore.
me. Backups
Sam
winning.
Got kicked cussed.
Yeah, like so many weird things are happening. So I don't know what to make of the Cowboys. I know it was a great win for the Cowboys. They won with a backup quarterback, but I think it's just more the show of what Minnesota is as a team. But who you rolling with?
Got the Cowboys, man. Like you said, Denver's a fucking joke. I know Tyron Smith might not play. Dak might not play. I don't think it really matters. I think they have too much talent on both sides of the ball. Micah Parsons is a dog.
Yeah.
I have all the faith in the Broncos and the Cowboys, excuse me. And Broncos just traded their best pass rusher away for no reason. So I got the Cowboys winning.
Probably.
I got the Cowboys winning 31-14.
Yeah, I got Cowboys winning too. A little bit closer game, especially if a backup plays. Cowboys 26, Broncos 17. Just a little bit closer. A little bit.
How much longer does Vic Fangio got?
I'll give him until week
10.
No, a little bit more. Week 14.
Next, week 14. Oh, I fired him that late. Just get rid of him.
you know how teams do. Teams
where's
John
Elway when we need him?
Next game, got the Houston Texans against the Miami Dolphins. The Deshaun Watson Bowl. 1-7 against 1-7. I say, Max,
we are in Miami.
Look, Max, I'm telling you right now, this is what should happen.
Okay, let me hear it.
If the Dolphins win, they should just get Deshaun Watson straight up. No draft picks involved. That's what this game should decide. If the Texans wind up winning, the Dolphins need to give up a shit ton of picks.
How about
that's
Deshaun
what this game needs to be?
How about Deshaun can play this one game, but he has to play all-time quarterback? I think that's even better, dude. I'm not giving the injuries. Both these teams suck. The Dolphins have just been so underwhelming. We had so much faith in them. I think it's interesting the thing with Tua where he's like, I don't feel wanted, right? When they start trading for Deshaun Watson, then they're like, oh, he's the guy. Tua's still not the guy, everybody. I'm just out here to say it. I got the Dolphins winning 17-14. This game's going to suck. If you watch or go to this game, you a real diehard.
Exactly. I got the Dolphins. Please win. Just don't mess me up with this pick, Dolphins. You're a better team. The Texans suck, but you guys also suck too. Tua, do something, my guy. Dolphins 25, Texans 10. Let's rapid fire this next one. Falcons and Saints. Falcons 3-4, Saints 5-2. I'm just gonna say this. I can't trust the Falcons. I'm rolling with the Saints. Yes, I know Jameis Winston got hurt. He was dancing with crutches in the locker room after the game. They just beat the Bucks. I'm still rolling with the Saints though. I like Taysom Hill.
Might be back. He's concussed right now, but he might be back. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think? He has to play quarterback. Do you have faith?
I got faith. I got faith in Sean Payton. I can't trust the Falcons. I can't do it. I cannot trust them. Saints 31, Falcons 20. What's your score?
I got the Saints winning 24-13.
Gotcha. Next game, Raiders at Giants. We talked a lot about the Raiders. If you guys want to hear about that, go ahead and rewind the show. We talked about it in the beginning with the whole Henry Ruggs situation. I don't know what to make out of this. I'm going to pick the Raiders because the Raiders are a better team. They got a better quarterback. They got a better defense. It's legit. The Giants look good on Monday night against the Chiefs. They put up a hard fight, but they're missing Saquon Barkley. They got receivers missing. I'm going to roll with the Raiders 24, Giants 21. Close game, at least.
I got it close too. I got 28-24 Raiders. I think there's a lot of distractions. I think they'll be okay. They've been dealing with distractions all year, but I still got faith in the Raiders. This is a game that's really going to define the season. Not because I don't believe in the Raiders, just because of all the media.
Again, another defining game. I hate to say it, but it is.
Am I wrong? I'm not trying to be that guy. You're like, oh, every asshole's like this. I don't trust the Raiders. Well, I don't trust the Raiders not because of what they've done, just because of everything going on with them.
Yeah, exactly. Next game, Patriots at the Carolina Panthers. Panthers who got back on track last week. Patriots who beat a Chargers team. That was a great win for them. It seems like Bill Belichick just loves to torture Justin Herbert. Who do you got in this game, Max?
I have the revenge of the Gilly as a big storyline of this game one. I can't pick him because Darnold's concussed. I don't know if he's going to play. I'll check the injury report real quick. I usually write these down. It's been a chaotic week. Shout out to my sister who's getting married. But Sam Darnold is questionable. Concussion and right shoulder. That's a great combination of stuff. Patriots 24, Panthers 17. PJ Walker, if you got to play, I'm sorry. Also, sorry, Gilly Lock.
Yeah, Panthers defense is legit. They're a Super Bowl defense. Unfortunately, Sam Darnold plays quarterback for them, and their offense is putrid.
They're missing Christian McCaffrey. In him too, and he just burnt us.
He did. I think he's a bust. I don't like it. I'm retracting. I know I have a lot of Sam Darnold stock in the beginning of the year. I'm
You guys
dropping it
burn
all.
that shit. That
Yeah,
shit's
it's
trash.
done. Starting shredding it. I like the Patriots. I think this is where the Patriots can stack up some wins. Had a good win last week. Patriots are good on defense, man. They're legit. Mac Jones doesn't throw the ball downfield, but you know what? They got their recipe. They have their own little way of winning. So I'm rolling with the Patriots also. Patriots 31, Panthers 10.
Got it.
Next game, Buffalo Bills 5-2, traveling to the Jaguars. I'm gonna make this quick.
Yo, F Urban, Trevor, you suck. You
Trevor
made
don't
Seattle's
suck.
defense look like the 85 Bears.
He did,
You
though.
couldn't score a point on Seattle
Yeah,
with Geno Smith.
very true. That was sad.
I'm already picking the Bills. I have no faith in the Jaguars. I don't care about anything. Josh Allen, Trubisky could be starting. I still have faith in the Bills. F the Jags. They're a train wreck. Urban Meyer, sweep him under the rug. He needs to go.
Completely agree, 100%.
42-13.
Oh my goodness, you got a shellacking. Jaguars, you failed us last week. Me and Max, we both picked the Jags, and they failed
Y'all
us.
couldn't even make it close, bro.
For
Couldn't
real.
make it close.
For real. James Robinson is probably out for this game too. That just makes things worse. He's probably their best player this season. Rolling with the Bills just like Max. I got a 40 burger. 45 Bills, Jaguars 10. You guys suck. All right, Vikings 3-4, traveling to Baltimore, facing a Ravens team that is 5-2. Vikings coming off that tough loss on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. I can't trust the Vikings. I think this is where it goes downhill. I know I said last week that the Vikings were a good offense. I still think that, but unfortunately, they're 3-4. All right, you lost those games. They can be as close as possible, but the losses just they tear you apart as a team, especially
Danielle
with
Hunter is out the rest of the
yeah,
year.
Danielle
Just
Hunter
to add
out,
to your case.
especially Max with a head coach that's already on the hot seat. It's not a good move. The Ravens, I got them. Ravens 22, Vikings 17.
I got Ravens 27, Vikings 13. I think this game's over. Dalvin Cook's going to have a rough time running on this great Ravens front. They're coming off a bye week. Let's go out there and clap up the Vikings, man, and get back on track.
Next one, we're going to your Philadelphia Eagles. They're playing at home against the LA Chargers, who are 4-3 coming off the tough loss against the Patriots. Look, you talk about season-defining game for the Chargers to really find out who you are. The Chargers struggle against stopping the run, Max. What do the Eagles do best? They had 200-plus yards rushing last week. They played smash mouth football. Granted, I know it was against the Pity Lions, who suck, who haven't won a game. But I think the Eagles kind of found their identity. Defensive guys spoke up in the locker room about how they were playing conservative. With the 4-man fronts, they started to blitz a little bit more last week. Jalen Hurts, I felt like if he's going to be a successful quarterback in the league last week, that's the recipe to win. That's how the football game has to look. Run the ball down people's throats. And that's what the Chargers struggle with. So I'm going to pick the Chargers, Max. I am. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Eagles come out and win this game. Your thoughts?
I feel the exact same way. Our run game is very good right at the moment. Jalen Hurts puts defenses in a bind with his legs. The Chargers can't stop a nosebleed. They can't stop anything on the ground. That being said, I still have a lot more faith in them because I have faith in Justin Herbert and them to get back on track. Brandon Staley's a good defensive coach. I think he's really going to go in against the run game. Think about the teams the Chargers have played and have had the ball run down their throat. A lot of better quarterback play than Jalen Hurts, unfortunately.
Yes.
Not to be mean to Jalen Hurts. I picked the Eagles last week. They got me. They got my back. Sorry, Detroit Lions. I still like Dan Campbell. I still like him a lot, Juan.
Yeah.
Just his bravado. I don't think he's been that bad, to get off topic for a sec. But Chargers 23, Eagles 20. We're going to play it tight, I think.
Yeah. I got 31-21 Chargers. Let's move along to probably the game of the week.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. Unfortunate news. Packers against Chiefs. If you guys didn't hear, Aaron Rodgers caught COVID. He's on the COVID list. He will not be playing in this game. A little weird news coming out. We didn't really talk about it in our storylines, but I guess Aaron Rodgers got something else other than the vaccine. He got something into his body that wasn't the vaccine, but
He's unvaccinated
apparently,
according to all reports.
yeah, but the NFL listed him as unvaccinated. It's a weird situation. All I know is that he's not going to play in this game, and Jordan Love is going to start. I'm a big fan of Jordan Love. I think
Your
this is going to
boy,
be this
this
is
is your
my boy,
time.
man.
So
Great test.
Mahomes
This
in
is his
love,
time.
baby. It's even better.
Exactly. Your thoughts on this game?
We're getting robbed of what everyone wants to see. I think the Chiefs
Yeah,
have this one in the bag. They're probably going to put up 37 points. I got 37, Packers 21. You invested a first round pick in Jordan Love. If I was them, I'd go out aggressive looking to throw the ball. You're already
yeah,
probably going to lose the game. You can afford to lose a game. Right now, everyone says Aaron Rodgers wants to leave in the offseason. Let's take the training wheels off Jordan Love and see what he's got. Because he might be the
right.
franchise quarterback.
This
You
might
don't
be a
know.
blessing in disguise that
It really
Aaron
might
Rodgers
be.
got COVID. Yeah. And the Chiefs, I think they're a dead man walking. I did not like what I seen from Monday night. They
I
look like
said it
this.
one, no offense to cut you. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I'm very sorry, but you're not going to talk mean to me because you're my good friend. I'm sorry. I said even if they beat the Giants, their problems are still going to be there and they won't be
Yeah,
solved.
you called it. Yeah.
Everything looks bad still, bro.
They look like the same exact Chiefs that we've been talking about. So I'm rolling with the Packers. I'm rooting for Jordan Love. I
What?
hope he has a great
Drake?
game. I hope he has a great game. Look, you know how much stock I have in Jordan Love. I hate the fact that he went to the Packers, but this is your shot, bro. Beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Everyone's gonna expect the Chiefs to win. I'm not. I think the Chiefs are not that good. They have problems. Packers 21, Chiefs 17. Thank God this game is not on Sunday Night Football, honestly.
So how many passing yards you got for Jordan Love? Because I'm gonna double or nothing the wings bet we have. I still have to pay you on.
200 plus.
Nah, give me. How about this? Will he throw for more than 250?
Yes. Yes.
I go
250.
under. Let's go. Let's go to the next game.
Okay, Cardinals, who are missing Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray will not play in this game, I believe. Going to Santa Clara, aka the San Francisco 49ers. Both of these teams, you kind of don't know what they are because you can't really say that with the Cardinals because they don't have Kyler Murray. You don't know what the Cardinals are going to look like. I'm guessing they're not going to look good.
They
The
still have
Niners.
fake Mahomes.
I don't know. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. Honestly,
I'll check right now. I think it's Colt McCoy
like,
for some reason.
Who's going to start? But the Niners, them beating the Bears last week, didn't prove anything to me. I think they had a rookie quarterback. The Niners got back to running the football. It was a good woo-ha moment for Jimmy G, but I don't trust the Niners right now. And they suck at home, surprisingly. You look at the past 2 seasons for the Niners, they just been bad at home. They don't win these home games.
Haven't they been bad in general?
Yeah.
No,
who's that quarterback?
Colt McCoy. I said Colt McCoy. They still do have fake Mahomes, though. He's still on the squad. Look, I just want to say this about the Niners one. Also, just on the Cardinals side, they might not have D-Hop either. He didn't come back to the Packers game. No. You took Trey Lance. He hasn't played football in a year. You're sending him again. I don't understand it. I know he hasn't looked. My personal opinion, I know Joey has differing opinion. He hasn't looked good at all. But I feel like you should play him right here. And I don't understand. I feel like the Niners are in a weird spot. Do we compete? Do we grow our team? Look, if I'm them, I think they're pretty much donezo. Yeah. I really think they're done.
You got to win this game.
I know they have a chance, but
I feel like this does something to the locker room too for the 49ers.
Yeah, if they lose this one, I'm picking the Niners. I think they got it without Kyler, 21-10.
Okay. I got the 49ers. 49ers, I'm going to say 21, Cardinals 14. We'll go right there. Okay, Sunday Night Football.
Give me your score. Sorry.
21 Niners, Cardinals 14. There you go. Almost forgot my score. NBC, Titans, Rams, Sunday Night Football. Titans 6-2. Like we said, we mentioned it earlier. Derrick Henry out for the season. It is just absolutely nuts.
That's
and we forgot to mention
the injury.
And we forgot to mention your boy, AP, aka All Day
He
AD,
still got it, bro.
is back in full form. A team with Julio Jones, Adrian Peterson, and Derrick Henry. My goodness, I bet that weight room is phenomenal because they have 3 future Hall of Famers probably. But like we said, Derrick Henry out for the season. It's tragic. It's crazy. Um, what are your thoughts on that? Just real snippet of it.
I just think it sucks. I think it's a huge injury for their team. Obviously, all injuries are huge, but I feel like Derrick Henry's irreplaceable, man. Like what? Who does what he does?
Yeah,
Seriously, who does?
Yeah, you can't replace Derrick Henry, and I don't even know if Adrian Peterson's gonna get any snaps this week.
Bro, I'm praying. You
We'll see.
gotta give the man snaps.
I got the Rams. I think the Rams are locked and loaded. Really, their only competition is gonna be the Cardinals until the playoffs. But yeah, Rams 31, Titans 10. I think the Titans are just gonna struggle to score points.
I got the Rams too, bro. 13-31.
Right when the Titans were figuring out things too. They're at the top of the AFC, and that happens.
And we should
All
see
right.
Von Miller. We should say we see Von Miller. And Brian Tannehill,
Yeah.
good luck, bro. You have some good weapons at least.
Exactly. Monday Night Football. We got the Bears traveling to the Steelers, who are over 500, surprisingly. Bears 3-5, struggling with a rookie quarterback, Matt Nagy, missing games and all this and that. This game is not that good. I'm just gonna watch it probably because of Justin Fields.
He had an
But
amazing play Sunday. We didn't get to talk about it.
did.
He made that amazing play. He still doesn't look amazing, and I think that has a lot to do with coaching. One, I'm going Bears 10, Steelers 20. I got the Steelers right here. He's going to get killed this game, Justin Fields. I'm sorry, bro. They can't block
all
from
season.
I know. I'm just saying, like, TJ Watt have your 5 sacks, bro.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I think the Steelers, under the radar, found their identity. I think they're learning how to win football games with the noodle arm and quarterback play of Ben Roethlisberger. They run the hell out of the ball. They play great defense, and they pass short and intermediate. That's it. Just don't turn over the ball, and they're gonna win football games. I got the Steelers. Steelers 31, Bears 13.
That's it.
So that is it.
We're sorry
next
we
week,
were so speedy this week, but we have a hectic week ahead of us, both of us on different accounts. We appreciate
Exactly.
everybody being here. I'm going to steal one's thunder. I'm going to do it. Follow us on all major platforms at Max_JuanCast, correct?
Exactly. Links.
Twitter, MySpace,
all links in
YouTube,
the description.
All links in the description. Tumblr, Ask FM. Shout out to Ask FM if y'all know what that is. Meta or Facebook, whatever the F they calling themselves. Twitter. I need to see some hearts on the Twitter stuff, not just from Isaiah. Shout out to him. Yep. And smash the like button.
Smash the like button. Shout out to everyone in the chat that joined us for the live show. Shout out to Susanna. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Ahmad. But like Max said, bro, we out. Peace.